Welcome back to Speedrun, the fast-talking video game podcast where we talk about anything weird and retro that interests us. As always, I am your host, Jazzie.
And I am your other host, Jamie.
Did I get the intro right?
I think you got the intro perfect.
Oh, yeah.
You got it. You got it nice. You got it crispy. You got it clear.
Krispy
Kreme.
2012.
Wow.
Krispy Kreme 2012 is one of my favorite internet folklore legends. Do you know that there's actually a lore behind the rapper Krispy Kreme?
Is there an entire lore? Is there a Krispy Kreme cinematic universe?
There's a Krispy Kreme cinematic universe up to and including why he had to change his name to Froggy Fresh, because the Krispy Kreme Corporation. Let's start the episode.
We're barely a couple minutes in and I am already speechless.
I was going to say, yeah, we're not going to talk about Krispy Kreme or Froggy Fresh. We're talking about some holiday goodness.
Yes, holiday goodness. And you know what's especially good?
What is especially good?
Audience participation.
I love me some audience participation. And you know what else?
What's that?
I love when I go into a Twitch stream and people recognize and say, "Oh my god, are you Jazzie from Speedrun?"
I gotta be real. I am honestly surprised at how well we're growing. We've already gotten several new additions to our Patreon, patreon.com/talkwplay.
Thank you for feeding us.
Since episode 1, several emails, which cannot just be sent to Jamie at stuffweplay.com right now, or anymore, I should say, but also to Jazzie at stuffweplay.com right now. Thank you, Namecheap, for the extra mailbox.
What up? I got an official email. I'm a cool kid now.
We got these emails. We're official. We're in business, y'all.
We are in business.
So, before we go in, really, I've gotten probably about 10 emails or DMs asking about podcast things.
Oh, dang. That's good.
But all but 3, and those 3 will get their own episodes. All but 3 so far have been about one thing. I recently left a rather large gaming outlet that were referred to as TGIF.
Mm-hmm.
And I am no longer a part of it. There is a series I was doing there that I've retooled slightly and renamed, but I don't think there's anything preventing me from grouping those initial episodes I did with them with it. I'm very proud of a lot of the stuff I made there. Let's just say I left. I can't go much into depth due to reasons, but let's just say that I am proud of a lot of what I made there. I'd just like to quickly say, to address those questions in the vaguest terms, as content creators, artists, recorders, podcasters, musicians, anyone who creates for a living, especially if you're like me, an editor, it's impossible to know exactly what you're worth, but you can get a sense of it. And if you've done something for long enough, know that your work is worth it. And know that the whole idea that people shouldn't talk about what they make is terrible. Because if you don't talk about what you're making with others in your industry, you won't know if you're being given a good deal or a bad deal. Know what you're worth, because more often than not, you're worth it. Your work is worth it, and you deserve to be able to make the work that you love to make in a situation, in a location, in a capacity that doesn't just work well for you financially, but that is healthy for you.
That was good. That was really good.
Thank you. So with that, would you like for me to start the timer as you dive into today's episode top? Or before I go on, would you like to talking stick? Is there anything you'd like to add to that?
I got nothing. I think you nailed it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would like for me to start the timer and you go into what the actual topic for today's episode is.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead and start the timer.
Hell yeah, it started.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about a little excursion that Jamie had a couple weeks ago. You are one who goes out to a lot of like retro game stores and independently run shops like that in order to do some, not only find content for your videos, but also just for some, perusing and some leisure spending and everything. But recently you picked up some stuff for me, for Sky, for your partner. Tell us about your finds, your holiday Yuletide finds, and also your trip with 7 packages to the mailbox.
Yeah, so basically, I've done a lot of Christmas shopping, and there's 2 shops where I've done the majority of my shopping this year. One's a little tourist shop downtown. I forget the name of it, but our tourism industry here in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia is basically dead thanks to the world playing on funky mode, which is terrible for small businesses, but also means that if I go to the tourist shops, I can get Canada brand merch to send to my family in the States for like $4 per item.
Canada branded.
Look, all I'm saying is that those maple cream cookies you can find at pretty much any Canadian gift shop, massive hit with Americans. Like, I don't care what American it is, they will love them.
I was going to say, my only experience with maple cream cookies has been amazing. So I'm really hype.
Yeah, they are very good. But I'd also like to mention my excursion to Epic Games and More, a store I will plug the hell out of because I've been shopping there since I was 13 years old. The owners are friends. They sponsored my charity event, and then I promise this was not rigged at all. They didn't realize until it was too late. They did a PS5 giveaway that I ended up winning recently.
Which, congratulations once again.
Thank you. And honestly, if it weren't for shipping just being a mess right now, I would have got it launch day. And so I think I got like 3 days after launch. That's good enough for me. Am I really going to complain about having to wait to get a PS5? That I won? Like, no, I'm not an entitled brat. But they are a lovely store, and they carry old school PC games.
Yes, they do.
And specifically, anything that's not a big box PC game is currently marked at $5 or less, buy one, get one free.
And as someone who is a huge retro PC game player, that was very exciting to me. So you took us through the store via like FaceTime and showed us what was what, and then me and Sky on the other end were like screaming out the names of titles that we wanted to look at, like entitled brats being chauffeured around a store.
Yeah, it's like basically like being kids in a candy shop. And honestly, the store's only gotten better at like they're the one small business, and probably because they're a game store that's not owned by GameStop. Let's be real. Mm-hmm. They have real customer service and won't constantly harass you to like, hey, you want an edge card? You want a warranty on your brand new game that's never been used? But like they've just expanded slightly again. It's such a nice store. Homey vibe. They have arcade machines in there, though you can't play them right now because, again, funky mode.
Right.
I got Sky, the complete Lego Star Wars saga, and the Old Republic.
A sealed copy of the Old Republic.
A sealed copy of the Old Republic. Even though it was sealed, it was still BOGO, which was great. And then for you, I know we both have a penchant for edutainment games. One of my favorite finds from the past year was picking up a copy of Putt Putt Saves the Zoo for myself.
Absolutely. And you picked up some of my favorite edutainment games in the form of Reader Rabbit.
Yes. I think it was first and second grade editions.
I believe it's kindergarten and first grade. second grade's a little advanced, so let's not push it.
Yeah, I mean damn, that's getting like into subtraction and stuff. Nah, y'all.
Oh man,
I have
I'm
a
not
fine
about
arts
that.
degree. Y'all think I do math?
I was going to say I do recording and audio for a living. I'm not doing that math.
Look, the only math I know is that if the bar turns red, that bad.
But that's a really good rule to follow in the world of audio, and and I can hear your audio quality every time I edit the show, and I appreciate that a lot.
Thank you. And my nice office. No, it's working as a really nice piece of sound dampening right now.
What's that?
My PS5 set up right next to my mic.
Oh, PS5.
So I got these. This is basically a pickups episode.
It basically is a pickups episode, a la Adam Koralik with his Playload episodes on YouTube, which I absolutely watch religiously every month.
Why? I usually don't like pickups video, but I watch Playload literally the day they drop. Oh, I knew it out today at the recording of this for December.
Like, his are always, like, so cool, I feel like
Yeah.
either pickup videos are too unproduced or too overproduced. His are, like, just right, Like, just
Yeah, like, there's minimal editing, but he has a good vibe. You can tell he's really passionate, and just he gets cool stuff. He's like, even if half the time it's like, I got this using a Best Buy subscription or it's Shenmue related, I'm like, that's dope.
I'm just like, yes, Adam, give me more Shenmue, please.
Speaking of which,
yes,
not Shenmue related, but I'm not buying any more games for now because I'm out of space. I'm just out of space. I say this like I'm not raising money to work out a trade with a buddy of mine for a Neo Geo MVS board, but that's different if I'm trading stuff.
Nice.
But I finally got the last of what I'd call was the last of the must-have holy grail items I want in game collecting, because I've been collecting literally since I was about 11 years old.
Mm-hmm. Are you a collector or a collectionist?
I'm what I would call a casual collector at this point. I'm not hardcore into it, and I got really I have all the stuff I want. I have Earthbound. I have like a PC Engine. I have the blue Sega Game Gear that was my brother-in-law's.
Ooh, cool.
I have an N-Gage. I have everything that made me that I've wanted. And also from Epic Games and More, I picked up really the last thing I really wanted that I've always wanted for my collection. And that was the StarCraft Battle Chest.
The original one, the one that I have.
The original, which for $20, by the way, I'm 20 Canadian bucks. I'm not complaining at all. I think that was a great deal.
Yeah, no, which is actually on par with what the games cost historically. Like the Blizzard Battle Chests have usually always been like $20. They come in a really big box. You see it at Target. You point at it from the cart and go, "I want that," and then it magically lands at the cart, and then you have Diablo 2.
Exactly. Yeah, I've kind of gotten everything I've wanted, though. I mean, I did get one impulse buy, and this is probably the last game getting for a good while. I'm debating doing a video on Dante's Inferno for PS3, which, as we know, is based off the Divine Comedy, the 3-part series written by David Brevik.
I hate everything you just said, but also that game is so underrated. And also, we are very off track and probably quickly approaching the timer.
Yes. But yes, I sent no less than 7 things: maple cookies for everyone, Canadian Smarties and Kinder bars, and maple candies of other varieties. And also I sent a friend of mine a GBA that we're trading, that I'm trading for signed Yu-Gi-Oh cards, signed by voice actors, which is cool.
Nice.
Before I've dominated this, have you had any cool gaming pickups lately?
I have been trying to maintain my gaming purchases lately just because I'm in a townhouse with my boyfriend, and a lot of my games are big box PC games that are currently in boxes in storage awaiting our move into like a house eventually. But a really awesome gaming related pickup I just got was digital. As a lot of people know, I like to program and do that sort of stuff in my free time as like a hobby. And there's one engine I've been looking at literally since about 2013. It's called Atavism. It is $500 and has never gone on sale until a few days ago, where it went on sale for 70% off, and I was able to pick up like the engine of my dreams for $150, and that is the gaming pickup that I am super duper stoked about.
And I'm sure this won't be the last time we talk about your game development progress here either.
Oh,
Wink.
no. Oh, no, not at all. But right now, we're just a little wink, wink. We're just teasing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we are at time.
Yes, we are. Thank you for joining us.
Yes. As always, I'm Jamie.
I'm Jazzie.
Thank you very much for listening. If you would like to support the Speedrun podcast and pretty much anything that we put out in the Stuff We Play YouTube channel or my live streams, or I'm writing articles over on Infinite Frontiers again as well. But basically, if you want to support our work directly, either join us on Discord in the Stuff We Play Discord, or back us via the Stuff We Playtreon on Patreon. And always feel free to like DM me on Twitter at Stuff We Play, or like email us episode suggestions.
Either of
Am I
us.
forgetting anything?
No, I think that's it.
Cool. So of that, thank you very much for listening. Stay classy, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.